So now we're going to be talking about how to make a beautiful embellishment for your craft projects, a junk journal cover, a quilt, any kind of a home decor project. And this is actually a vintage wedding dress style, but you can be used for anything. It doesn't have to be a wedding dress. It's a beautiful, darling, cute little vintage style dress made from a hanky. Now, this is a series that I'm going to be doing here on my channel, and I'm going to be making fabric embellishments that can be used in a variety of ways. Welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. I'm Marsha, and this channel is all about helping you to express your modern lifestyle with DIY craft projects and nature journaling tips. So today's video is to unlock your creativity and make a beautiful embellishment for your next project. Now again, you can use just a piece of square fabric, so it doesn't matter if it's a hanky. I'm just using hankies for this demonstration. So we could use an 8x8. So again, just like with our butterfly tutorial that I did in my last video, if you haven't seen that, be sure to watch that video next here on my channel. You can make this dress in various sizes as well. So this dress, as you can see, is a 12, this is a 12 by 12 hanky. So then obviously it's going to be 12 inches, but the finished size will be 11 inches because we're going to have a fold here in the middle of 1 inch that's going to shrink it up a little bit. So let me show you. Isn't this darling? So now after I have it all folded, I've pressed it with the iron, and I came in and just put a little few stitches to hold the folds in place. You don't need to do that for the skirt because the ironing takes care of that. But this is thick right here, and this will tend to want to go up. And I didn't want to use any kind of fabric glue. I prefer to just do the stitching. So I'll turn it over so you can see. So here's the stitching where I just went in and tacked the little bit of stitching. So let me show you the folds that we're going to be doing here. So all of this folding, and this is a little bit, takes a little bit of a time to do. So I'm going to walk you through it slowly, step by step, and then we'll be able to make this together. So let me show you. Open this up. And then I have my instructions because this is definitely something that you're going to need to have instructions, and you're going to need to stop the video and get your piece of fabric, 8x8, 12x12, whatever size you want to use. It doesn't matter. So you can pause the video here if you would like, and then go and cut yourself a square piece of fabric. So let me open this up, and we're going to start from the very beginning. The butterfly was so simple, I didn't feel that that was necessary. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, isn't this beautiful? You want the right side of your fabric or hanky facing up. You're just going to fold it in half, and then just with your fingers, press this crease here. Okay, and then you're going to open it up, and then you're going to just fold this piece into the center. Crease it with your fingers, fold this piece in with your to the center, crease it with your fingers. Now fold this piece into the center, smooth it down, smooth it down. Now at this point you'll want to come in with just a very medium to light setting on your iron. It doesn't have to be anything heavy duty. You don't want to go heavy duty on it. Okay. So now we're going to open it up once, and we're going to turn it over. So this is a little bit of a flipping back and forth kind of a process. Now, I'm sure there's many, many different ways of doing this, but this is the one that I learned, and so this is the style that I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, so now we're going to reach under to this first outside crease right here. And we're going to flip up this little decorative edge, and we're going to fold it into the middle. So when I do it again on the other side, you'll be able to see what I did. Okay, so hold it here on this crease. Flip out the little decorative edge, keeping that crease, and fold that crease into the middle. Keep your fabric in your hanky. And hankies are not perfectly squared because of the scalloped, especially if you have a scalloped edge. And you want to make sure you iron your hanky and your fabric first. So whichever one that you're using. Okay, so now we've got that fold done. And now, let me read my instructions here. Okay, so then fold this back in. Fold this back in. We're getting a little sandwich here. Okay, so now you bring those decorative edges back in. Okay, now we're going to turn it over. Okay, let me see. I think maybe I don't turn it over at this point yet because I think no. Okay, so now we are going to fold the dress 3/4 of the way up. So at either end, it doesn't matter. Let me look and see what's the decorative part here. Looks pretty much the same. Okay, so just fold your end up about like right here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be the top of the dress. This is going to be the bottom of the dress. Okay, just press that with your finger. And you can come in here now at this point and just really do the iron because you want to be able to see that crease. Okay, so now keeping your finger here in the middle, you're going to take this corner point at the end and you're going to flare out the skirt. This is making the skirt. You see how that little bit folds up there like that? That's exactly what you want. And then just press that down. Hold your hand here. Take it right here. Fan that over. Hold that down. Let that come up. And now this is where your pins will come in handy. Just pin this side. Just to hold that into place. And then pin this side. And you can make the flare as wide as you want. Okay, so now we have that part done. So now we've got our little dress flared here at the bottom. Move the pins out of the way again. Okay, so now we're going to turn it over again. Okay, so now we're going to fold the top. Okay, let me see. I got to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, yes. Okay. So you fold it down here in the center. So I'm going to have to read as I'm telling you, and we're going to, to go. Now you see how, okay, so you fold it down here in the center, and then you form a little triangle here on the end. So you do the same thing. You fold it, but then you want this to go into a little point, into a triangle right at the top of the collar. So this is the collar of the dress. So all the really decorative folds that we just did are on the back of the dress. But that's because that's where the faded part, the wrong side of the fabric is. Okay, so you can take your little iron at this point, iron it there so that you get that nice little triangle crease point. And so now on this is what I did on my final dress. Let me show you again. So I stitched it here and here to hold this little flap down, and then when we get to this part here, then we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so that's that. Looks pretty good. All right, now we're going to, this is where you have to take these pins out now. So you just hold it gently, remove those pins, but because it, it remembers once you've done it, the fabric has like a memory, it stays in place. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make the waist of the dress. So we're just going to fold it up 1 inch. So you're going to hold it in the center. Okay, so we take it and we're going to turn it over again, and then we're going to just fold it like this. Flip it back over. Okay, still have our little skirt. You can look at your 2 sides, fan it out a little bit more if it needs to be, even up these 2 sides. Okay, now we're going to iron this part here. Just a gentle little press, not very much. Okay, now I got a step ahead, so now let's go back. So turn it over, and you're going to take this top piece, fan it out, holding it at the waist, fan out the other side, take the piece in the middle, fold it over, take this piece, fold it over. Okay, so now we've made the sleeves, and we're going to pin these into place. Just put a little pin in here. And yes, we'll be removing them again in a minute, but trust me, you want to do this. And don't glue it anywhere at all yet. Okay, so now we're going to turn it over. See? Now we have the cute little sleeves. Okay. All right, so now we got that part. Once I sew it, it'll stay down better, but that's wanting to stick up there and I don't like it. Okay, now we're going to take and we're going to fold it at the waist, and we're going to fold down, I believe. So I'm just going to look on the back here to see when I fold it if it's going to, you want that fold to go up, not down. Okay, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let's see if I'm going to do it right. Okay, so down an inch, I believe is the right thing. But see, this is not looking right. That didn't do that before. I don't know, because see this, maybe this is, okay, so go up an inch. Just take your time, because now we're going to fold this to get the, no, so that would have to be this way to do that. Okay, so it is this way. So I don't know why this is doing this. Okay, so now put your finger in the center, fold that up, and fold this up. Now you have thickness here, and you need to pin this into place. So this is, you know, there's so many folds to this that it gets confusing. So even, you know, I've only made it once, and then watched it again, and then said, okay, now let me, you know, write all the instructions down. Oh, no. All right. Okay, that's better. Okay, now, and we're done. So this was the last part that you have to do here. And so now at this point is when you want to get your matching thread. And I used pink on this one, but I'm going to get some blue, and then I'm going to tack down these little spots here. So let me do that with you. And I'm using an embroidery needle, and boy, is that point ever sharp. You really want something sharp. So let me get the thread, and then I will show you how to tack these little things into place, and then we're all done. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so hopefully I have enough thread to do this. So we're going to start with the waistline here, and so I'm just going to start right up here at this corner, and then once I get this tacked, then I can take the pin out. That's holding it in place. I think I got a long enough piece of thread, but okay. And then I'm going to come over here to this corner, to do both corners. Pin. Turn it over. Okay, I didn't get the fold through there. Use my table surface to get through that thick layers of fabric, and I don't want to punch a hole in my ironing mat. Okay, so when you stitch it on the back, make sure that you're getting through this layer here. Keep it. I want just a little tiny, and then you can, embellish this with little flowers, other little things that you have in your supplies. I just wanted to show you this part for now, and then you can, decorate yours in whatever way that you would like. Okay. So you get the idea. So that's basically, in a nutshell, how to make this beautiful, darling little hanky dress embellishment, and the folds that you need to go through in order to get it to come out looking beautiful. And you can still, okay, wait, this part here, this needs to fan out. Okay, that's what's missing on that part. Okay, so now you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this decorative piece here needs to fan out. So as I was just looking at that and seeing that, okay, hey, it didn't get all the way out. There we go. Now just press that. Press it over here. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. Isn't that darling? Just absolutely cannot wait to apply this onto. This would be something, you could not put these on a quilt that you would be washing in the washing machine. This would definitely be a hand wash only. I was thinking, obviously this would be beautiful on the front of a journal. Perfect for any kind of a wedding shower, bridal shower, gifts, anniversary. I think this would look really cute for an anniversary and graduation. I would think that would be, really cute for graduation as well. So think of all the different ways that you would use this and put it in the comments below. And what would you make to put one of these on? So I thank you so much for being here with me today. If this has unlocked your creativity, then I would love for you to join and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like button. That helps me to get found in search, and your commenting lets me know you were here and helps us to develop a relationship and grow a nice little community here, because that's what I really, really would like. And I also invite you to my Sunshine Makers Club, which is a private monthly membership club for my members only. And when you join the club, you get a box full of goodies from me, all handmade items that you've seen me do here on my channel that are exclusive. Some of them I don't even have for sale in my Etsy shop. And then you have other monthly perks and just really a lot of nice ways for women to connect together and to help. I share tips with you on lowering stress, things that have helped me in my journey with my health recovery. So I want to share that with all of you. So thank you again, and stay safe, keep creating in the sunshine, and I will see you in the next video. Please watch the next video after this. Go back and watch the butterfly embellishment if you haven't seen that one. But anything here on my channel that you haven't seen or want to watch again, please do that, because that really helps me out here too to grow my channel. And share this on your social media, because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers and we're getting closer and closer and closer. So thank you, Annette, and everyone who has been sharing my channel on your Instagram and other social media. And so when I reach the 1,000 subscribers, that's going to be part of the qualifications for the giveaway. And I will be giving away a $50 Etsy store credit to one subscriber. And then I'll have a couple other multiple gifts as well. So please help me to reach my goal. And thank you so much. I really appreciate and value you. And so let me know in the comments what you would use this darling little hanky dress for. Bye-bye.